from Russia to what's happening on the ground in Ukraine. Let's welcome Yevgenia Krivenko, a resident of Kharkiv in the northeast of the country. Yevgenia, thank you so much for speaking to us on this day. There are more and more worrying reports coming out of Ukraine. At the start of this day, the invasion by Russia, I hear you were running to a shelter just a short while ago. Describe it for us. What can you tell us?
Hello, thank you for having me. About my experience of this day, that was just not nightmare. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning because of a loud noise, and I didn't know what's going on. Just checked my phone and found out that Putin started a war, and of course, everyone has a little panic. A lot of calls and chats with friends and relatives came then by, and after that, me and my relatives decided to get together and hide somewhere, because government channels told us to hide to the nearby bomb shelter. So we went to the nearby parking and find the basement there and use it as a shelter for about 5 o'clock, for about 5 hours. But to tell the truth, it's very cold there, and I saw about hundreds of people there staying there with us. But of course, it's very uncomfortable now with the weather in Ukraine. So after a while, after we hear no shelling for a while, we decided to return home. And unfortunately, even after that, we heard that some shelling repeated.
Yevgenia, it sounds like a terrifying ordeal. I wanted to ask you about the reports that you're hearing, the latest ones from authorities. There are sources on the Israeli side who were speaking to a colleague of mine, correspondent Pierre Kloschendler, who is on your way to your region, hearing that Dnipro and Kharkiv, where you are right now, are likely to be invaded tonight. What are you hearing there? What is the latest? What can you tell us?
I hear a lot of information. I'm just searching for it all the time updating, and all the time I hear different information. But for now, I hope the night will become me and my friends and my relatives. We, of course, will go try to have some sleep, because we are sure that the next day will be not easier at all. So, yeah. Right now, the shelling stopped, but and we hope that the night at least will be calm.
And Yevgenia, we have seen footage of cars all backlogged in traffic trying to leave the country. Do you know of relatives or friends who are trying to do the same? What can you tell us?
Yeah, some of my friends and colleagues, they left Kharkiv early in the morning. It took them a lot of hours to go somewhere nearby. A lot of people just going somewhere, just going to the nearest cities. A lot of them headed to the west of the country, trying probably to, keeping safe this way. But as for me, I decided I'll stay in Kharkiv with my family.
And if you had to be able to give a message to the leaders who are in discussions about what to do, what measures to take, what to say to Vladimir Putin, what kind of message would you, as somebody living in Ukraine, want to give to him right now?
It's hard for me to say some such loud words, but I want just to tell everyone that we are here and we are very terrified, because we don't know what will happen next. We really didn't expect that such thing could really happen with us, the war. So I really hope that someone will find the way to stop Putin from invading Ukraine.